Now let's just do this like you've never seen it before. Lots of laughs at the key parts. Check one. Charlotte?
Yes.
Rob?
We are ready to go to do the time warp and go back in time to the first act.
Well, good evening, everybody. Once again. Welcome to the 2015 Bay Area Unitarian Universalist Service Auction. Woo. I am Professor Plum, your highly educated and highly trustworthy auctioneer for the evening. And what a great night we have planned for you. Fabulous auction items, wonderful food, and for dessert, a very special treat brought to you by a local maker, the Widow Rosa Drums Farm Fresh Cookies. Miss Rosa's cookies are guaranteed to be the rootinest, tootinest cookies in Texas. Yes, these aren't your grandmother's cookies. No, sir. Why, these cookies are splendid.
Gone! They're gone! They're gone! They're all gone!
Slow down, woman. Slow down. Tell us now, what is all gone, Miss Rosa?
Why, my farm fresh baked cookies, Professor Plum! Oh, I can't believe it! A whole day's hard work, slaving away in the kitchen, overseeing the services auction committee breaking them, is lost, crumbled like a snickerdoodle in a hyperactive child's lunchbox. And now, all these nice people here will be left without their just desserts.
Oh, woe is us!
Oh, the cookies are gone, Miss Rosa. But how could those cookies just disappear? And at a church, for crikey's sake.
I'll tell you how, Professor Plum. A thief.
What? A cookie thief? Why, that's preposterous.
Oh no! This sort of thing happens all the time in the cutthroat, backstabbing world of the cookie baking industry. At the first sign of success, everybody's looking for a way to sabotage you.
Well, do you have any clues as to who might have done it?
Well, I don't know. My cookies have a lot of enemies. That harpy Mrs. Fields, those nasty little trolls over at Keebler. It could have been any number of crooked confectioners or reprobate bakers. What we need here is a detective.
A detective?
Yeah, a detective. There's one thing I learned from being married to my late husband, Marshall Mortrill, God rest his soul.
He's a good man.
He was. It's that there is no such thing as a perfect crime. Every thief forgets something, leaves some little thing behind, some sort of a clue. Now what we need here is a detective to help us piece those clues together.
Well, as it just so happens, I am a detective.
Oh, there's a detective here.
Sherlock Gardens, as your servants, madam.
Oh, well, how nice. Now, wait a minute. Sherlock. Say, you're not associated with that emporium over on Bay Area Boulevard, are you? The one that put my latest cantina out of business?
No. I'm named after an ancestor of mine from London. He is from the homier side of the family.
Oh, well, how fortunate we are to have
The only detective here.
Oh.
My name is Wikipedia Buse. And I'm on the case.
Oh, well.
You, child? But you don't look old enough to shave.
What's shaving got to do with being a good detective? Besides, you look to be a dozen decades old. I'm young and sharp, and nothing gets past me. I've never once lost a case.
Oh, and what sort of cases may you have worked? The mystery of the cafeteria meat? Or perhaps it was the paradox of the purloined pencil.
Hey, you better watch it, Gramps.
What is this? Amateur hour? You need a detective to find your cookies, sweetheart. This is the stuff that dreams are made of.
Your little
Name
Camden
Sean
there.
Shovel, Private Eye.
Another one? Is there a convention in town? There's a lot of them here. I'm just saying.
Sean Shovel? Are you still in business after that embarrassing incident involving the Maltese sparrow, wasn't it?
The media likes to make up fancy stories. Sells more papers. That's why you shouldn't believe everything you read in them gardens. It's a common rookie mistake.
Sir, I am hardly what you would call a rookie.
I'll say fossil fuel.
Yeah, the kid's right. You're too old to be a rookie, but you're an amateur. Why don't you do the world a favor and take up another hobby like corgi racing or ballroom badminton or cricket or whatever you fancy gentlemen like to do, and leave the detective work to us real private dicks.
Yeah, leave the detective work to us dicks.
Simmer down, small fry. Ain't it past your bedtime?
What?
Well, chaps, the part of the anatomy that we are going to need to solve this particular mystery is a brain. If they only had a brain. But I'm afraid both of you are sorely lacking in that department.
Was that so, Gardens?
Oh, all right, now stop it. Now, could you three super sleuths quit standing around here bickering with each other and get to work finding my missing cookies, please?
Right away, Miss Wheeler Drillum. Ma'am, like I said, I'm on the case, and I've never lost a single one.
Take it down a notch, kid. You forget to take your Ritalin this morning?
Sticks and stones, Shovel. I'm going to solve this mystery before you can even figure out how to log on to E-Investigator.
Real detectives don't use websites, kid.
My point exactly.
Ugh, the two of you couldn't deduce your way out of a paper bag.
Oh, come on, you think you're so big.
Bag for this place, Sherlock.
My grandma always said, be careful what you wish for. She was right. I wanted a detective, and I got 3 bickering gumshoes. Well, folks, looks like this here investigation is going to take a while. You guys might as well go and have your dinner.
Let's eat!
I misheard that the detectives are down.
I've just received word the detectives have concluded their investigation.
Yes, it's them.
Tape off that payment section back there until the crooks have been caught.
That is correct, sir. Ms. Rosa, I indeed have deduced who stole your cookies.
Oh, good, good. Oh, fat chance, Grandpa. I figured it out. Who stole the cookies?
That's a laugh. Pipsqueak.
Don't call me Pipsqueak.
Oh, all right. But the time the 3 of you finish standing around bickering with each other, my cookies will be stale. All right, Mr. Gardens, what did you deduce?
It all came together for me, madam, when I found this.
Blue fuzz?
That is a very particular shade of blue,
Yeah.
and a very rare one. Indeed, I only came across it on one other occasion. It was doing a public television documentary. It took place in an urban neighborhood. And it belonged to a monster with a tremendous appetite for cookies. Happily, at the time, I did a sketch of the culprit, and I have it here.
All right. Let's see it. Yes, let's see
The Cookie Monster. A fat lot you know about Cookie Monster. He hardly ever eats his cookies anymore. Just every once in a while.
Excuse me?
Yeah, cookies are sometimes food. Only eats them occasionally. Anyone who watched Sesame Street in the last 5 years knows that.
So, you watch Sesame Street, huh, kid?
What? No. My little sister does.
A likely story.
Well, all right, Wiki. If it's not this Cookie Monster character, then who do you think did it?
Well, the whole case came together for me when I found
Building the
this.
Oh.
It's a sleigh bell. Yes, it is. Kind of a weird thing to find now in this day and age, huh? Well, it just so happens I know somebody who drives a sleigh. This person has a long storied history of breaking and entering. And loves milk and cookies. Steals them. It's an infamous man. I found this police sketch of him online.
That's an interesting theory.
Father Christmas? Yes, indeed. Now that's all right.
What's so funny about me solving another case?
Child, Father Christmas is a mythological character.
What?
Hate to break it to you, kid, but there ain't no Santa Claus.
You just don't want to admit that a kid is smarter than you.
Think about it, child. How could one person visit every home on the planet in just one evening?
It's a miracle.
On top of that, he would be about 1,600 years old now.
Now wait a minute here, Mr. Gardens. You believe in a Cookie Monster, but not in Santa Claus?
Well, it was on public television.
Santa, monsters, or any of this nonsense. Miss Rosa, I know who stole your cookies.
Oh, good.
And the culprit is here, tonight.
Oh.
Yes, this whole dirty business came together for me when I found this.
Oh.
That right there
Pickled red herring.
is a good clue. Too good a clue. Oh, the sort of clue that an amateur who knows a little bit about sleuthing might try to throw someone off the trail. But any seasoned detective knows better than to be fooled by a red herring. No, Miss Rosa, the culprit who stole your cookies is none other than Pips a Sweetie a Puce. Sorry.
What? That's ridiculous. How can it be? I've been here the whole time.
It does seem a little far-fetched, sir.
Not far-fetched at all. He's a kid. Everyone knows kids have a sweet tooth.
Now wait a minute here. Wait! I know who did it! It was you! Professor! Or should I say my supposedly late husband, Marshall Max Drillum?
Oh, doggone it, that's
Well, I say, I'm not Matt Ormore, I'm Professor Plum. Well, the jig is up.
Don't get out, don't you go anywhere.
There you go.
Oh, hang it all. How'd you figure it out, Rosa?
Well, Mort, you had me fooled at first with your crazy clothes and your strange accent, and I don't know who this, like, Jeff Boxall alter ego was. But it all came together for me when these three idiots found thee. You're the only man I know who snacks on pickled red herring nasties. Here, have it. You'll eat it in the pen. And I know you never go anywhere without your lucky sleigh bell from when you took down the reindeer gang back in Dodge City. And I noticed there's a hole in your pocket where the bell could have fallen out.
Dang it all, Rosa. You know this old cowpoke too well.
Unfortunately, I do, Mort. I know you well enough to know you never got over that hussy, Miss Kitty. And you missed her badly enough to fake your death in that freak manure spreader accident.
Now, hold up now, Rosa, that ain't true. Well, I ain't seen Gideon. Must be here.
Oh, quit trying to protect her, Mort. I know you're not smart enough to come up with a plot to fake your own death and pull it off all by yourself. And moreover, I know where this blue fuzz came from. From that hideous blue boa she always wears, that blue and green fuzzy thing.
Hideous? I'll have you know, this is my marvelous bow, and you can't tell me anything about this. Now, don't recognize that voice from a cookie person who wears cookie chokers? How dare you?
How dare you insult my cooking choker?
Well, I forgot my creamer, and I was going to cream you all.
Oh! Well, it's a good thing you forgot it. Hello, kitty. Long time no see. Not long enough.
Well, you won't see me anymore, because Mort and I are going to leave the country with your cookies. And let me tell you, when we get that recipe, we're going to make millions.
Stop! Right there! Alrighty, Morty.
He didn't forget his creamer.
Your little cookie caper here thing is up. This has gone far enough. Reach for the sky.
Milk macaroons! It's my big brother, man!
Put him up, little brother.
Quick, kid, do something!
I can't do anything, I don't have my creamer, but I always like him best.
Wait,
What?
Yeah, I liked him best.
oh, gutter butters!
The boys and I have been tracking these two ever since I figured out there was something peculiar about that freak manure spreader act. We have returned your cookies to the kitchen, Miss Rosa.
Oh, thank you so much, Matt. I am so grateful to you. You are a true detective. I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. Take them away, Matt. Well, thank you all for coming out to the services auction tonight. And now, while Mort and Miss Kitty get their just desserts, don't you hold my hand. You all get your just desserts. Dessert is served. Baloo